The champagne hadn't even gone flat. I was still holding my glass when she stood in front of the crowd, smiling, shining, 18 and cruel in a way she didn't even understand yet, and said it. "I just want to thank my stepdad for the car. He's done more for me in 2 years than my real dad has my whole life." Laughter, applause. A few polite, uncomfortable glances tossed my way like scraps. I didn't flinch. I smiled. Not the proud, teary smile I'd worn at her birth. Not the tired one I gave when she handed me her 8th grade report card. No, this smile was cold, calculated. The kind you wear right before you pull a trigger. I placed my glass down, walked out into the night. She didn't notice. Neither did her mother. 12 years of Saturdays, driving across town with a suit that didn't quite fit, taking her to violin, soccer, painting, whatever phase she was in that month. College savings started before her teeth even grew in. Every bonus, every raise, a little chunk went straight into that fund. And when her mother remarried, I held my tongue. Let the new guy play weekend hero with his shiny watch and empty words. But I stayed. I showed up. Quiet, constant, until she didn't want me to anymore. It started subtly. "Can you send the money to Mom's account? It's easier." "Can Mark help me with the down payment? He said he would." "I don't want to come this weekend. Stepdad got us concert tickets." The silence after those messages cut deeper than any words. Still, I gave. Still, I smiled. But 3 weeks before graduation, I got a call. My banker. A courtesy heads up. "The other signatory on the college fund requested access," he said. "My ex. I hadn't realized she was still on the account. That's on me. One mistake. One oversight in a decade of diligence." I told him to freeze it, temporarily. Told him I'd be in to revise the access. Then I waited. That party wasn't a surprise. Neither was the car. Mark's idea of fatherhood is a leased BMW and a selfie. What was a surprise was my daughter, my little girl, choosing that moment to knife me in front of everyone. Maybe she thought I'd laugh, shrug, swallow it like I always had. Instead, I left. That night, I didn't sleep. I reviewed every receipt, every bank statement, every account login. I wrote emails, made calls, confirmed ownership on the car, leased under my ex-wife's name, co-signed using an income that included child support I'd been paying. Legally, still my money. Then I pulled the trigger. 8:47 a.m. Her college fund was drained. Not stolen, transferred to a new account in my name. All legal, all mine. I'd been the sole contributor since the divorce. Every dollar traceable to my deposits. I had the records ready, waiting. My lawyer helped make sure the paperwork was airtight. 9:15 a.m. The dealership called. The car? Repossessed. Turns out, missing payments while waiting for a graduation bonus that never comes backfires. Especially when I'd sent the dealership copies of the legal mess backing that lease. By noon, the car was on a flatbed, heading back to where it came from. My phone started ringing around 1 p.m. Ex-wife. 5 missed calls. Voicemail 4 was her screaming. Voicemail 5 was her crying. I didn't answer. She sent a message. "You ruined her life." I stared at it, then typed back, "No." I stopped funding a lie. That evening, my daughter showed up, unannounced, red-eyed, mascara smeared, fists clenched. "You took everything," she said. I looked at her, really looked. The bratty entitlement, the years of growing resentment, all fed by whispers and twisted truths behind my back. "No," I said. "I took back what I gave, what I earned. You mistook silence for weakness." Tears welled up. "You don't love me." I almost faltered. Almost. "I loved you more than anyone," I said. "But you sold that love for a car and applause." She didn't reply, just stood there, small and shaken. Then she left. I sat in silence for a long time after the door closed. Not angry, not proud, just still. This wasn't revenge born of hate. It was the quiet correction of a ledger long unbalanced. People don't notice when you carry the weight, but they sure notice when you put it down. Her college? She can still go. She's smart, capable. Let her stepdad co-sign the next chapter. Let her mother explain how trust works, how it's earned, not expected. As for me, I'll rest. Maybe for the first time in 18 years. No regrets, only clarity. She wanted to rewrite the story. She just didn't realize I held the pen. And I don't mind being the villain if it teaches her who the hero really was.